Don't give a fuck what you say. Stop spending your money on weed.
All right.
Stop pointing the finger.
It's that time again, isn't it, for another one? And in this one, we've got to talk about the developments that have happened in regards to my small business. I did a video from not long ago called Illegal Prohibitions and Restrictions, regarding all of the prohibitions that the Danish government and in fact the establishments who run the program put on all sales that I was not allowed to have. There has been a development in the right direction, so now I'm back to the level of commerce that I was previously allowed, which I would estimate is around, they still restrict like 85% of all of my sales, but last time I did my video it was more like 95% of all of my sales that they were directly prohibiting. So now they're still prohibiting the majority of the sales, but to a lesser extent. And obviously they want to be able to justify their prohibitions, and so that is why they always run some kind of campaigns against me and my small business and my reputation in those regards, as well as me personally. And so it's not just me doing videos on the topic, but it's the demand of my engines especially that makes the government here have to open the doors more for sales than they otherwise would have. And obviously me highlighting in these videos that I do the outrageousness of the situation, of course, always helps as well. So there's also a change in regards to my Millerelli engines. I'm still not allowed to sell the 70cc tuned engines, but I have been allowed to sell some of my standard engines, which is also a development in the right direction. But my scooters are still not being allowed to be sold, and more importantly, my car, which I have had for sale for 4 months or something now, they're still not allowing me to sell it. And I have had thousands of views in total of my car, and I have had for sale signs on it, and I have been driving around, and it's a big topic here in Denmark, or it has become a big topic, how the government is literally prohibiting me from selling my car. And as you see in these pictures, it's a lovely looking car, and it's way under market price too. And the reason why they're not allowing me to sell it is because it will leave me with a bit of money, and with that bit of money, I'm obviously going to try to buy my own property, put down a down payment rather, and that way not be throwing money out the window, renting, you know, and that's something that they don't want. They don't want that, and that's a major step in anyone's life. Buying their first house for the first time is a major development in anyone's life. And take my situation in contrast, I'm supposedly this complete bum, Looney Tune, who doesn't know how to tie my own shoelaces, or I'm apparently just defecating myself all the time and covered in my filth, covered in my own filth head from toe. But for some reason, you can never see these things that they are claiming with your own eyes. The only thing you can hear is the government talking about all the things that I'm supposedly doing or guilty of, or my mannerisms. You never see them in real life. You only get to hear the government, I should say governments, talk about them without seeing any proof to any of their claims in reality. So that's the main reason why I'm not allowed to sell my car, because then I could majorly get a major step in the right direction. And I would obviously buy a home wherefrom I could expand my small business, and even thinking of starting new things to open new revenues of money, which more things are possible if you have your own place, and especially if you are willing to live in a country where there's a bit of a space and whatnot. So these are the reasons that they are prohibiting me from earning money, generally speaking, is for me not to be successful. But obviously, if you're a successful person, and you work hard at it, you're always going to get some. You're always going to get somewhere, despite treading water a lot of the time. And I would be very successful, especially in contrast to what I am now, if I was allowed just to flourish, to benefit of my own hard work. I would be doing very well for myself. And of course there was a pigeon that didn't want to leave the road here. But obviously I'm in a completely different situation that is completely and utterly corrupted, and that is because I'm being used as a pretext and as justification to run this global social engineering and intelligence operation, which is being run on the basis of their propaganda, which is supposedly about me. Obviously it's about me to some extent, but in generally speaking and in total, it's obviously complete lies and fabrications that they are propagandizing all over the world to run this program, as I say. And yeah, and that's kind of what's going on.